Hello and welcome back to True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. Part 3 because it is the third and final installment in a trilogy of games that started with Part 1 in 2016. Part 3 was just released in April of 2025, and I am working my way through the game. This is Episode 7 of my playthrough. I believe I am still in Act 1, and yes, I am still doing a Steam key giveaway as long as I have Steam keys to give away. If you're interested in playing this game, let me know in the comments. In the previous episode, we found the body of an investigative journalist who was bitten by a snake, and the snake apparently decided to hang around while he decomposed. We stumbled into a sex dungeon. We started another fire, solved a steam pipe puzzle, and unlocked the third gate in the cultist temple. Now we're about to find out what lies beyond in True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. I think we've seen some of these pictures before in Our Story by Dahlia Stonehouse. Yeah. That image right there is that image right there. And there's the guy on the mountain. And there's the possibly three-faced god in the skies. That's these two pictures here. I guess we didn't find this one yet. Those are the images from the pages I found. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. This fresco is just a mirror with child drawing over the dust. Those used to be Heather's drawings? What has happened? Heather's my sister, who I found dead in her basement in the first game. The circle rotated and now the gate closes the passage to the altar. On a closer look, it's not a gate, it's a fence that was made to look like a gate. Well, it's sparkling at us. Looks like there's a backpack. That's my bag, I'm sure of it. How did it get here? Oh, there's a figurine. Mama. Elizabeth Stonehouse, our mother, Mom. They called it suicide, but we never believed it. She would never leave us. I know she was afraid, and Laudius was with her that night. I'm sure he killed her. She did everything she could to protect us, but how could one person stand against an entire organization controlling the town? We failed to save her, but I will avenge her. They will pay for what they did to our family. Well, we don't have anything. Oh, we have a burnt walking stick, right? It was a torch before. Maybe I can grab my bag? Oh, cool.
Through pain and darkness, three sisters were drawn together. And finally, she was made whole again.
Okay. There's the last picture. Oh, we're getting a cutscene.
I'm sorry, Holly. But we can finally be all together now. Don't be afraid. She'll fix everything. They stole Dahlia, tortured innocents, and killed our mother. Now they just walk free, like nothing ever happened. Christopher Smith, Miss Olivia, Charles Laudius, join us, and we can make them pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. Please join me in welcoming Professor Christopher Smith.
You thought you got away. but a bad girl. Charles, the Great and Powerful.
That was Holly.
No. I've been here before. How many times have we done this?
No, you know what it means? You're going to die.
What a nightmare.
What in the world?
A letter arrived in the night. My sister. I haven't heard from her in almost 10 years.
This is how the
Did I
game
say this
started.
before? The police told me my sister was dead for years. But somehow it all felt like a lie.
What in the world? Oh my gosh. We just got a trophy. What? Whoa, hang on. My mind is blown. This is the house from the first game, I think. So, okay, we walked into this the center thing. We walked through the gate. We saw Dahlia. The creepy dark-haired ghost girl is my sister Dahlia. There's triplets. Holly is the protagonist of all the games. Heather was her sister, who she found dead in the first game. And Dahlia was the sister that was put in the asylum that we went to in the second game. Now, I've been saying before, maybe she's got split personality, multiple personalities, and all of these different supposed triplets are actually all her. Or maybe she's dreaming all of this. Maybe she's actually trapped in the asylum and these are all visions. And then we just saw there that what looked like Olivia, Charles, and Dr. Smith, I think his name's Christopher Smith, something like that. They were the ones that were perpetuating all of this violence against the triplets. Olivia was the principal of the school. Charles Laudius supposedly killed her mother and might also possibly be their father. He was some kind of leader of an occult. And then the doctor guy was running the asylum. But it looked like all three of them were in an asylum themselves. And then some version of Holly, but with dark black hair instead of blonde hair, had them all locked up. And now we're back here? I'm trying to wrap my brain around everything that's going on here so I make sure I'm following the story. I've been saying it could be an unreliable narrator. Oh, and all we've got is the dagger, the special dagger. Okay, well, we're back here at the family home. The whole place is overgrown. It looks like it has been years. Oh my gosh, look at this. What is this? I remember this chain. Didn't I pick it up already? I better leave it here for now. Right, and there's a shotgun and oh, there's a figurine. Jessica Sachs, head nurse of the Dark Falls Asylum. She uncovered what Laudius and Smith were doing to Dahlia and the three. We still don't know who the three are. I think she set the fire. Maybe the three are the three of them that are locked in the asylum that we just saw. I think she set the fire hoping to expose them, but she failed and disappeared. Either Laudius had her killed or she died in the flames. Same outcome. They used the fire as an excuse to seal off the asylum and keep going. She was a good person and she paid for it with her life. I won't let her be forgotten and I'll make them pay. Okay. And here's the shotgun. The riffle I used to get into the house last time. What does it mean? The door used to be here. I remember the canvas is too thick. I can't tear it down. Canvas? This is a canvas? Is that why it's shaking in the breeze? Oh, maybe I gotta tear the canvas with the dagger. this is weird. Those look like the doors to the asylum. Or an elevator?
Heather, tell me, what do you see?
A house. Grandma's?
Good. But that's not where we're going today.
There's someone. I'm scared.
As you should be.
No, not there. You promised.
Yes, and I'm sorry. But we have to. One last time. There's someone you have to meet.
Oh my gosh, we're finally in Act 2. Oh, I got a trophy for collecting all the figurines in Act 1. Where am I? How did I get here? It feels familiar and I don't like it. All this cannot be real, but then what is? There's nothing in the clues or the case file anymore. What? Are we back at the asylum? It's been so long since I played parts 1 and 2. I think I played part 2 back in 2020, 5 years ago. Okay, let's grab this. We have a scarf. And a daisy emblem. Looks like someone collected all this junk. Feels like someone I know. Haha. Yeah, 'cause we wander around picking up all the junk we find everywhere. Just like I did in Fallout 4. Mrs. Stonehouse, since you won't answer your door, I have no choice but to post this here. My apologies to the other tenants. I trust you won't pry. I've received numerous complaints. Smoking is allowed, but kindly stop using the walls as an ashtray. And be more careful. We were quite fortunate last month's incident did not end in disaster. Respectfully, Charles Laudius. It's a hotel stationery logo here. Leaving a public note like this? We wanted everyone to see, scheming as usual. Wait, Charles lived in the same building as Mother? Was this before we moved to the country house? Strange. I thought he always lived in his mansion. Okay, maybe the character in the game has had a total psychotic break. And she's making up this whole story in her head about her father and mother and family. Strange, the elevators don't seem to respond. I think that's how I got here. It's so strange that I'm not actually sure. The doors won't move. Oh, we got a fishing rod. And there's a bicycle. Looks like there's an emblem on here. What a cute lock. It almost makes me disregard how unpractical it is. We probably have to find something shaped like a... Oh, there's... Right, the daisy emblem. We got to find the other half, and then we'll probably put it in here. Open that up and get whatever it is. Okay, so we can go around the corner. We can check the window. Ooh, it says help me. Matches. Someone was coming here to smoke. It doesn't look recent. Help me. Someone was trying to send a message. Can I... The crank is missing. Okay. Can I use the fishing rod as a crank? No. All right. They were saying don't smoke in the hallway and use the walls as an ashtray. Looks like there's an ashtray right here. What's this? Information desk. There's something behind this door. It says newspaper. And everything else is blank. This isn't a desk though, this is a bulletin board. Oh gosh, okay, so we have a whole new map, whole new area. Got it. Can we open this door? Didn't know that emergency exits could be locked. This one is. Alright, I guess we just gotta go forward. Oh, parts are missing, I think. Oh, there's the other half of the daisy. Alright, let's go put the daisy on the bike. Get whatever this is. Sanitizer. Nothing left inside. Okay. wow, did this happen? Is she here? The lights are on. Is there someone living in this abandoned building? Oh God. That got me. I absolutely did not see that coming. Oh my gosh. It'd been a while since we had one of those. I'd rather not make any noise anymore, but the cover of the lock opened. If only I could see the mechanism. Do we have a mirror? All right, maybe we have to find a mirror and come back here. It says I can look at it, but nothing's happening. Oh. The metallic tray could be useful if I could get it out of there. Maybe with the fishing rod? I bet this tray used to be shiny before it got all dirty. Oh, can I clean it with a scarf? Maybe I could use it like a mirror to open that door. Oh, well, is it still dirty? Come on, don't stop till you finish the job. Maybe I gotta spray this on it. There we go. The whole building cracked open. Was it the earthquake or something else? Okay, let's use this as a mirror. Guide the chain to the end of the path. Okay, see, this is connected to this one and this one and this one, and that's what turns these. Okay. There we go. And now this door is open. All right, well, let's also look over here first before we move on. Is this a clue, or was someone trying to cut through the metal? Someone really made sure that this door stays locked. Why? Locked. I think that I could cut through it given the appropriate tool. All right, I don't think I have the appropriate tool yet. I can't get to the other side, at least not from here. All right, maybe we'll go through one of these rooms to get over here. I don't even want to know what happened to the cookies inside. This looks rather fresh. Was someone trying to cook here recently? Oh, we can open the drawer. We got a corkscrew. I hate that we can't close the drawers, though. It bothers me. Oh, this one's locked. Someone was determined to keep this locked. Unless I find the key, I'll have to find something clever to unlock this. The pin is sticking out. Maybe I can push it through with something thin enough. Maybe the corkscrew? Okay, not thin enough. There's still water. That could be useful. Oh, here we go. Surprisingly clean cookware. this? TV remote. Okay. Old cereal. Nothing helpful or meaningful. Nothing into the sink. Not even any cleaning products. Old spoons. Nothing I could use. Where did the knives go? That seems familiar. Alright, there's a TV over here. More missing handles. No way to change the channel. Well, we have the remote. Oh, it needs batteries. 2 AA batteries should do the trick. Alright, let's keep looking around. There's something inside. I'd rather not put my fingers inside. What if there's something sharp? Can I fish around with this corkscrew? No. Oh, we have a puzzle. Another one of those antique games I've been finding. A part seems to be missing. Yeah, right here. Alright, we'll come back to this. A nice empty bowl. Will that be important later? Biscuits, like we used to have at home. Those seem like they've been here for years. Oh, we found some glue. Even if the AC still works, I don't think that I need it. Is there something inside here, though? Nothing useful inside. Is there a severed human head in this freezer? There's something frozen in the ice. Can I get it out with the corkscrew? I bet I could. Oh, now we have a kettle. Okay. Maybe we should put some water in the kettle. Boil some water and then pour it in the freezer. There's still gas, but I shouldn't open it before I have something to light it with. Well, we have matches. And our matches are back in our inventory. Oh, we're just gonna grab that, huh? Boiling kettle. I guess it's got a wooden handle. It's not gonna burn us. I bet that refrigerator smells terrible. Oh, there's the little demon. All right, let's take that to the box. Guide the chip and unlock the exit by flipping the discs. I'm playing on advanced, that's why it has the red smear on this one. But are they supposed to all be white or all be brown? How am I supposed to know? Well, I made them all white and that didn't unlock the exit. Maybe when they're all white, it unlocks this one up here, but I'm a little demon, not a little angel, so I have to go through this one. So maybe I've got to turn them all brown. Ah, yeah, see, as soon as I did that, this one closed. Yeah, now this one's open. There we go. Oh, now it spit out an angel. The angel's got to get home here, so we've got to turn them all white. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. It's open, but how are we going to get back? Here. There we go. We did it. Wow, I expected something way more interesting to be inside. We got a fork. Doesn't look like I need anything else. That was fun, though. Alright, is there anything else we need to do in here? I'm playing on the middle difficulty, so I can consult the map. The map will tell me my current location and also if there are actions available somewhere. And it looks like where I am, there are no actions available, so we'll go back out into the hallway. Oh no, Dahlia's back. Is this the same hall we came into? Oh no, okay, this is the hall where we came in. This is a whole nother part of the... Oh, right. This is where the... yeah. I think if we turn this way, there'll be that big hole in the floor. So we had to go around through the apartment to come out. Okay. Too sharp to move. Oh, the handle's broken. It'll hurt our hand if we grab it.
I changed the time. Mother was mad.
Oh, okay. I think there was a clock like this in Heather's house in the first game. Clock hand is missing, yeah. Yeah, I know there's a door there. And a door down there. I feel like I've been here, like I know what's behind that door. And what is going on over here? We found a socket wrench. It looks like some vigorously erased child drawing of a door. Oh, this is probably going to open at some point and we're not going to want to go through it. Oh, the book was scribbly scratching. The key is already in the keyhole. If I slide something under the door and push the key through, I might be able to retrieve it. A classic movie trick that actually works. Why is a door in an abandoned building locked from inside is another question altogether. Okay, well, let's use the newspaper. And let's poke it with the corkscrew. No. How about this tube of glue? It's got a long point on it. No. How about the fork? Oh, that was what we needed. And then we pulled the newspaper. Oh, and we have the key. Oh, room key. That's a strange looking room key. Okay, I guess we're going in here now. A child's room that looks like ours. Was it Dahlia's? I'm starting to think I'm Dahlia, y'all. I'm Heather and Holly and Dahlia. I've got a split personality. Where am I? How did I get here? It feels familiar and I don't like it. All this cannot be real. Oh, right, we already read this. But there's a new line. This is our room, just one bed. Was our room copied to hold Dahlia? Am I still in Dark Falls Asylum? Yeah, see, our room. The triplets weren't triplets, I betcha. There's a cabinet here. What an intricate cupboard. A star seems to have fallen off. This one here? It's locked. It locked. It locked, but I don't see the keyhole. Okay. We'll look for a star. Textbooks and notebooks. No name on them, though. Strange. There's a dartboard over here. I can't look at that. Child's drawings of a happy family. This room looks almost identical, except ours had a bunk bed. Why would anybody go through the effort to replicate our room in this creepy building? Ooh, new home for you, it says. That looks like our childhood home. This house looks dreamy. Can I rip it off the wall? Oh, I can pull the tape off. Okay. Shawshank Redemption. Was somebody digging their way out? Nope. There's just a hidden cabinet. You think they care? You think anyone does? They're just waiting for you to fall. They smile. They act so kind, but it's all a lie. They always want something. That doctor, he doesn't help you. He studies you. And you, an obedient little lab rat, did he ever fix anything? He's not even a real doctor. And Olivia, she only noticed you to play the hero. No one ever helped me. Who feeds you? Who gave up everything for you? Your mother. You remember that. This amulet is my heart. Can you at least take care of it? Mom, please don't be mad. I love you, Mommy. I'll never let anything happen to it. Mother wrote this letter to Heather. I think that I remember it. She gave us a pendant, a family heirloom, and then something happened to it, and she was mad. Oh, there's one of the batteries. One of two. And some rusty scissors. What's on the desk? Tarot cards? Magic the Gathering cards? Heather, choosing to forget your problems is rarely the right solution. I'm sorry, but I've taken away your magic card. Please don't be mad at me, Charles. This card seemed important to Heather, but why? It's just a playing card. Still, I can't shake this uneasy feeling about it, like it was very important. So Dahlia was still talking to Heather. How? She was in the asylum, and why not to me? Heather, what did you do? Yeah, but this isn't from Dahlia, this is from Charles. This is so weird and confusing. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna have to find a card and put it here. Alright, this is shimmering. Ooh, okay, now we use the corkscrew. Let's grab the string, pull up the sails. Oh, a drawing of a clock? Yeah, this is probably the time we have to set the clock in the hallway too, after we find the other clock hand. Looks like someone drew an image of a clock, or actually it almost looks like the image was burnt into the sails. I think that the time on the clock is 6:15. Okay. Textbooks and a few fairy tales, nothing helpful. Nothing interesting inside. Alright, let's look at the window.
Olivia gave it to me.
Right, that's right. When we were at Dark Falls High School, she mentioned something about Olivia giving her a cactus to take care of. They have an awl, and there's a figure. I know now that nothing is as it seems, but I'll need to reach the end of the journey before I can be sure of who's who. Well, isn't this Olivia? It says number 2, second version of Olivia that we've found. She's not all cracked and covered with those weird black vines or cracks or whatever they were. Oh, we kept the cork, huh? Okay. Can we get into the air conditioner? Oh, no. It says the windows are boarded up, but it almost feels like someone is still living here. Creepy. What about the table? Oh, right. We got to try to get into this. Maybe I could find a sieve, or at least something that could be used as one. I think that's spelled wrong. A miracle that it's still working at all. Oh, right. We have this lock that we've got to be able to poke. Maybe with the awl? We'll give it our all. What's in here? A note. In a flock of birds I grew, I flew into the highest clouds. And when night fell, we joined the moon and stars in their supernal gowns. We ran with deer through golden plains and swam in shining azure waves, feasted on ripe hanging grapes and slept under the trees' cool shade. Mother wrote this poem for us. I remember thinking how talented she was. I didn't remember how dark it was. Is it dark? I'm thinking that it's a clue to opening the cabinet. Birds, clouds, moon, stars, deer, waves, and trees, because those are all capitalized. Oh, and there's the star that goes in the cabinet. All right, let's go back to the cabinet. Let's put the star on it.
In a flock of birds I grew. I flew into the highest clouds.
Oh, it's here on the wall. All right, let's touch the bird. And the highest cloud. Then what? I joined the moon and stars. Oh, do we have to touch all the clouds?
And when night fell,
There we go.
we joined the moon and stars in their supernal gowns.
All right, there's the moon and the stars.
We ran with deer through golden plains and swam in shining azure waves.
There's the deer and there's the waves.
Feasted on ripe hanging grapes and slept under the trees' cool shade.
I don't know if I see any grapes, but we can touch all the trees.
But this paradise was lost before I ever took a bite. A dream. A fantasy that cannot live beyond the night. So I dread the hour of waking. For I know that when I do, I'll be back in the horror of the real and the true.
Oh, okay. This is the dark part of the poem she was talking about. Okay. Oh, there's the other battery. And another note. I think that I remember this. Heather sneaked in while Mother was in the bathroom, then Mother returned, locked the door again, and after that, I don't remember. Heather mentioned setting the clock back by 30 minutes. I wonder if that could be useful somehow. Mother always set the clock ahead by half an hour. She says it makes her forget death. She looks at the clock and thinks that she's late and then remembers that there's still time. But she's always late anyway. We never go anywhere. I set it back and she screamed at me, locked herself in her room. I said I was sorry, made her dinner. I hear her talking to herself, recording something. I didn't mean to make her mad. I'm so sorry. This is the Dahlia paper that we were getting before, but it's not upside down. It was always upside down before in Act 1. Oh, we have an umbrella, a long umbrella. Can we interact with these pictures? Bird were the only wild animals I saw, so I liked them. Did Dahlia like them too? Birds. Those postcards seem older than anything else here. Did someone give them to the child who lived here? Well, aren't you the child who lived here? or Dahlia or somebody? What? This is so weird. Well, let's go back and put the batteries into the remote control and see what happens. Wait, I remember this room. It's the dining room at our grandparents' house. Was there a camera in the house? Why would someone here watch us? Oh, something changed on the table. It's the other clock hand. That wasn't there before. Let's put it on the clock. Oh, okay. We got black chalk. Heather, I know you often paint your world in black. I understand why, but even in the darkest shades, there's hope. Use your talent and your inspiration to find it, Dr. Smith. A piece of black chalk. I guess Christopher meant you can still create something hopeful, even using only dark tones. Maybe we're supposed to draw on this? Paint the wall to reveal an image. It's not paint though, it's chalk. The door just appeared out of nowhere. Alright, that's all of the True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3 that I'm going to play today, but please join me in the next episode to continue this adventure. Thank you so much to Goblinz for the Steam key that they gave me so I could play this game, and don't forget, if you want to play it yourself, let me know in the comments. I still have Steam keys to give away. If you've made it this far in the video, you may have noticed that I don't have sponsors or advertisers that I promote in my videos. I'm a small YouTube channel and I rely on my channel members. Your support, likes, subs, channel memberships, super thanks, and positive vibes. I appreciate it so much. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye!